Today we are going to be talking about the 8 streams of income that you need to be aware of as a young entrepreneur and also as a small business founder. So without further ado, let's get straight into them. The first one is earned income. It's the income that each and every person knows. Earned income comes from a salary where basically you trade your time and energy for money. That is the first income and everybody is aware of it. The second one is the profit income. This income is generated from buying goods at a particular price and selling them at a profit. Actually, this is the first taste of entrepreneurship. So if at all you buy something at a lower price and you sell it for a higher price in order to make a profit, that's what is called profit income. The third source of income is interest income. This particular income is generated when you open up a bank account, let's say with a bank, and when you deposit your funds, there's usually some interest that the amount that you invest into the bank accumulates. Let's say, for example, you open up your bank account and you deposit, let's say, for example, 1,000 bob. 1,000 shillings, and let's say the interest rate of a bank is maybe 5 or 6%. So 6% of 1,000 bob, how much is it? Yeah, you can calculate that for yourself. So that will be the accumulating interest rate annually for the funds that you deposit into your account. And you might want to note this. Whenever you want to open a bank account, please be keen into looking at the interest rates of that particular bank, because interest rates do vary. There are banks which have higher interest rates and there are those which have lower interest rates, but because the common mwananchi is so blind into it, has not really taken into account to look into such details. But you should consider it and bring into your attention so that you can be able to bring the maximum output out of the money that you invest in your bank. Fourth income is the royalty income. This is basically the income that musicians, artists, and other creatives get for their work when other people use it. Let's say, for example, when we watch TV, there are particular shows, let's say, for example, Nation TV. There are programs such as The Trend, the Teen Republic, where they use musics of musicians, and in turn, after using them, they pay royalty fees. Those royalty fees is what you hear the MCSK receive on behalf of the musicians in order to distribute them to them. So royalty income is basically income that you get from the work that you produce that is being used by other people. The fifth income is dividend income. This particular income is like a very nice one, although many people have had a blind eye into it. What do I mean? Dividend income is this income that you gain out of purchase of stocks and bonds from companies, and it largely depends on the company's performance. Let's say, for example, if at all most of you or few of you are aware of this, let's say, for example, with my bank, I can go and buy stocks of Cooperative Bank. Then at the end of each financial year, there's dividend that I get. Let's say, for example, you'll hear a share or a stock goes for, like, let's say, a shilling each. So if at all I go and buy a stock and at my bank at 1 shilling, and I buy maybe shares or stocks worth 50,000 shillings, those are 50,000 shares. So at the end of every financial year, if at all the company is booming and it's performing well and it's making a lot of profit, then I'll be able to get a bit of that juice according to how much I invested as capital into that bank. So dividend income is something like every youth should look into, and most especially when you're young, you have all the time and energy in the world. So please look into this particular type of income, because it might help you secure the future. Although the returns are not immediate, but it can help you secure your long-term investments. If at all, by the way, you're liking this video so far, Don't forget to leave a like down below, and please subscribe to this channel because it helps create content such as this. So let's get continued. The sixth one is the rental income. This particular income is sourced from rental houses. Let's say that's how your landlord gets his or her upkeep. So rental income is just understandable. It's income that comes out of rental assets that one has. Maybe let's say it's a shop or houses or etc. So it's self-explanatory. The seventh and the last stream of income is the capital gains. This is income that is derived from the sale of property or the exchange of stocks. Most of you by now have already heard about the Bitcoin, and if at all maybe you are a youth and you have not heard about the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies, then you are lagging behind. Cryptocurrencies and Bitcoins are like what's popping at the moment, and like there was once an article I read back earlier about our president, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, and also sometime back His Excellency Mike Sonko, Governor of Nairobi. They were talking about the possibilities that the youth can unlock in the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies, and majorly the big banks don't want like the secret being exposed too much. So this is a particularly nice field that you can get some sort of passive income out of it, if at all you know what you're doing, although it's a one-time thing. From the sale of stocks, you might make a profit if at all you sell your stocks at the right time, and maybe you might make a loss depending on the market share economy of that particular stock that you're trading. So I will really advise the youth and even my age mates to really look into this sector of the capital gains in order to secure the long-term future through the investments that they make today. Guys, those are the 7 streams of income that I wanted to make you aware of, such that if at all you are investing or starting up a business, then you know which type of income that you are making out of it. Truth be told, these streams of income are not taught in schools, but through people like me do their research and bring it to you so that you can be able to get knowledgeable as time goes by, and also expand on your market share and also on your portfolios. So if at all you found this video informative and nice, you can like the video, and please don't forget to share and subscribe because it really helps in making content such as this. And till we meet again, peace.